Helping women find the cause of a miscarriage, one mother makes it her mission to give the support she struggled to find. Thanks so much for staying with us. I'm Tamsin Fidel.
And I'm Erin LeBeau. Turns out 10 to 15% of pregnancies actually end in miscarriage. And most women will never know why it happened in the first place. That's called an unexplained miscarriage.
Our next guest, he is one of those women. Laura Fletcher is the author of the upcoming book, The Grace in Grief. She's also the founder and CEO of Salah Fertility. And Laura, thanks for being with us today.
Thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate it.
I know you have a really incredible personal story about your journey to motherhood. Can you share that with us?
Of course, yeah, I would be happy to. So I had my first daughter in 2012. Her name is Jolene, and it was a really easy pregnancy. Afterwards, my husband and I decided that we were ready to have more children. We went on to have 4 miscarriages, all of which were unexplained, as termed by my doctors. I then had to really make a lot of vast changes in my life, find a different set of doctors, and I went on to have my second daughter in 2020. Her name is Isla.
Wow. So you actually say that you went from a victim to an advocate. What exactly do you mean by that, and how did it affect your mental health?
My mental health really suffered as a result of the miscarriages. I was very much entrenched in grief, shame, very confused, searching for answers, and I shifted a lot of that burden onto myself. After my third miscarriage, there was a huge shift in my mentality. I recognized my role in the scenario, and I really decided that it was time to start standing up for myself, understanding what was happening with my body, and not take unexplained as an answer anymore.
Well, so after going through it yourself, you're now helping other women address unexplained miscarriages. What does that mean, and how are you doing that?
Sure. So it came to light as I really started diving deep into my own personal history and my own personal situation that a lot of the tests that I thought had been completed actually hadn't been completed. So my mission is to really help women understand what their options are, what testing they should be getting, and also what their test results should look like, what their optimal ranges are to have success with fertility and pregnancy and go on to become mothers.
So what are some of the steps or the tests that you suggest that women help them take control of their health now?
Yeah, that's a great question. I would say really making sure that they have a full thyroid panel done. If they are experiencing what doctors term unexplained infertility or miscarriages, I would say get really, really, really deep and look at things like your immune system, how your body is tolerating pregnancy, make sure all of your hormones are in the correct optimal ranges, and also looking at things like structural abnormalities, lifestyle, and what types of supplements you're taking. So making sure your vitamin D level is in a great range. Things like that.
So how does your organization, Salah Fertility, help women who may be struggling out there right now?
So what we really do is we work one-on-one to make sure that the woman, the individual, or the couple, whatever the case may be, really understand what their options are. We help them look at the testing, we help them make sure they're getting the right testing, and help them advocate for themselves in the doctor's offices. We also provide a tremendous amount of support, community engagement with other women experiencing the same challenges.
All right, so you have a beautiful family, by the way. We were showing the pictures as you were talking. But where can people go for more information? And when does your book, The Grace in Grief, actually come out?
Thank you. The book was a 10-year project, but it is finally coming out on October 4th. So it'll be available on all your major retailers, Amazon, etc. But in order to find more support specifically for miscarriage or infertility, they can go to my website, salahfertility.com.
Well, Laura, thank you so much for speaking with us and for all the people that you are helping every single day. We appreciate your time today.
Thank you so much. Take care, ladies.
All right, you too.